year as well. He's a freshman, and we both started it after a bunch of our friends went to college in Winona, and once they moved away, we decided to have a little end of the summer project.
Oh, that's very cool. So what's the process of designing and creating your longboards?
The designing didn't take too long. We started off by just doing some simple sketches on plywood and then cut them out. And from that, we decided we had a bunch that we made using a router, and we brought them here to campus. And after that, we stain and sand down all of the decks and fill them in with wood putty and take care of everything here in our own rooms.
Wow. So for all of us who don't know, what is a router?
It's kind of a machine that you use by hand to cut out any shape and design that you wish into a plywood or a wood deck of any sort.
Do you have like a specific shape that's kind of a trademark to your company, or?
This shape that we have, this is the only one that we have at the time, and we've decided we kind of want to take it a little bit further. We might come up with something later. That's what we have right now, and our trademark is kind of the handle design that we use.
It's right down here.
And we thought that would be good for college students, and they can pick it up, take it off into class, and walk in and out, and it's not that much of a nuisance for them.
Well, I can say I'm jealous when I see people holding on to those, because they are a little bit of a burden to carry around. So what do you use, like a certain type of wood for the board, or?
As of right now, we're using birch plywood, and we hope to take it a little bit further. We want to use some different wood grains, maybe some bamboo, because we know a lot of people like the bamboo these days, so we hope to take it a little further.
Now, I'm noticing this design on the front of your board, and did you do this yourself on the front with the grip tape, or was that something that was pre-cut for you?
After I personally lay down the grip tape, and after that we take an X-Acto knife and run it through and start to put in different designs on the front, and we kind of customize it for different people.
That's very cool. Do you model it after a certain company, or do you have a certain company that you kind of look up to?
I kind of modeled it after an Arbor longboard that we saw, but mostly it was our own design.
All right. And then what would be like a difference between like your board and like a company board, like let's say Loaded Company?
Well, obviously they're a professional longboard company, so there's going to be some huge differences in that. But our boards are much more stiff, and I think they're really nice for cruising around campus, and that's the main differences I can think of.
Does the stiffness affect the board at all, or?
I don't think so. I think it's quite helpful, and it makes sure that the board won't break and a sense of security in the board.
Do you have a favorite place in La Crosse that you like to go boarding, or?
I haven't boarded around La Crosse too much. I kind of just use it for getting around campus and from classroom to classroom. So.
How many, do you have a lot of people do you have a lot of demand for your board nowadays, or is it more of just like close friends that are purchasing the boards?
At the beginning it was close friends, and it was kind of slow, but then it picked up after a while, and I sold about 15 within the first month here at La Crosse, and the demand has picked up a little bit, and it's sad to say that I'm out at the moment, but I will be having some soon, and hopefully more in the spring with different designs.
That's very awesome. When did you start selling the boards?
The moment I got on campus, one of my friends put up a sign outside of my dorm room and put up longboards for sale and put a price next to it, and I've been going since the day I got here.
Now, you said that your father supplies you with the wood, or do you get a wood from a certain company?
Actually, I buy the wood through Menards and bring it over to my dad's company, so I do all the purchasing and finding out of the types of wood grains to be using.
All right, well, thank you very much, Ben, and we will be back with sports, but let's take a look at those perfect pets.
Meet Pistachio, a domestic medium-haired kitten. Male, fun-loving, and outgoing. He loves to play and needs a loving home. Here we have England, a domestic short-hair, buff tiger in white, male, very fun and playful, very energetic. Loves to be around people and receive lots of love and attention, has a wonderful personality, and he needs a home to always love and care for him. And here we have Debbie, a shepherd mix. She's 7 to 8 months old, full of life, playful and spunky, ready to have fun, and already knows how to sit, but she would love to learn new tricks. Finally, we have Bentley. He is a Shih Tzu Terrier mix, 4.5 months old, a super fluff ball, and as you can see, very energetic.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the number for the Cooley Region Humane Society is 781-4014. The UWL football team took a fall, losing to UWL Stout on Saturday with a final score of 10-0. The Blue Devils took a 3-0 lead when Ricky Martini hit a 32-yard field goal with 10 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Eagles failed to answer back, missing a 29-yard field goal with 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in the half. The Eagles battled back to the 37-yard line, but Mike Butterfield threw an interception with just 6 minutes left in the game, and the Blue Devils converted to take a 10-0 lead. The loss drops the Eagles to 2-5 overall and 1-3 in the WIAC. This is UW Stout's 8th win in the last 12 meetings with UWL and the first shutout since 1981. The Eagles will be back in action and looking to improve their record October 29th at UW Oshkosh. Moving from the gridiron to the pitch, where the UWL's soccer team took UW Eau Claire last Saturday, the Eagles entered the match tied for first in Wisconsin's Intercollegiate Athletic Conference with a conference record of 4-1-1. The game went the distance and then some, ending in a 0-0 tie in overtime. The Eagles started out strong, threatening to score in the opening minutes of the game, but couldn't put their shots in the back of the net. The goaltender, Sagan Pising-Grilly, once again came up huge for the Eagles with 10 saves and adds to a rout of 10 shutouts. The Eagles are now 9-5-2 overall and 4-1-2 in the conference. The Eagles will be back in action this Saturday when they host UW Superior. The women's UW tennis team took fourth at this year's WIAC championship this past Sunday in Madison. The Eagles finished 13th with team points, while UW Whitewater earned its 5th straight league title with 21 points in Sunday's action. UWL's Abby Tresetter placed second at number 4 singles, while second seed Megan Fallon also earned a 3rd place finish at the number 6 singles. The Eagles' Lindsay Sakomi and Katie Schultz were 3rd at number 3 doubles. The 4 seed Sakomi and Schultz defeated the 3rd seed team from UW LeClaire 8-4. UWL's Olivia Hartwick placed 4, losing to Oshkosh 9-7 individuals. And individual honors for UWL, Lindsay Sakomi was named the 2011 All-WIAC Sportsman Team at the conclusion of the championship. Congratulations to the girls on a great season, and that's all for sports this week.
Wow, that unfortunate. Normally UWL is a lot better than that in sports. Looks like it was a rough week for us here on campus, but we do have a lot of great things going on this Halloween week as we move into the Halloween weekend. We've got the blood drive coming up, also that debate, things that you want to check out. I think you had some stuff about a little Spanish speaking there.
Yes.
So there's definitely a lot of good things going on and things that, people on campus here we need to start taking part in.
Definitely.
But thanks for watching WMCM's Week in Review. Make sure to join us next week, Thursday at 4:30, right here on Campus Channel 6, Charter Channel 96, and Digital Channel 989.